Are you looking for the AV receiver? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best AV receivers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Marantz Cinema 70S 7.2 CH receiver. With masterful 8K connectivity and 3D surround sound, the Cinema 70S 7.2 CH AVR 50W-X7 offers pristine audio and video. With Dolby Surround and DTS Neural EX submixer, experience 3D heightened realism for legacy content. Enjoy the ultimate cinematic experience with 8K/60Hz or 4K/120Hz pass-through, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, Dynamic HDR, HLG, HDR10, 3D, and more. The stereo receiver also supports QFT, QMS, VRR and ALLM for lag-free gaming. Get immersive surround sound with Dolby Atmos, DTS-X with Dolby Height Virtualization and DTS Virtual X. The Marantz receiver can create overhead sound in a 7.1, 5.1, or 2.1 setup without height speakers. The AV receiver features 7 HDMI ports, 6 in/1 out, with 3 8K UHD inputs, 2 subwoofer outputs, phono input, analog and digital inputs, USB, and more. With this Marantz receiver you can create a multi-room surround sound system. Stream music via built-in HOS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or AirPlay 2 and get hi-fi audio around your home with Pandora, Spotify, and more. Adjust volume, change tracks, and switch inputs with Alexa absolutely hands-free. Also enjoy effortless voice control compatibility with all major voice agents like Siri, also including popular smart home automation systems. The Marantz AVR features the legendary HDAM discrete circuitry and current feedback amplification that bring theater-like dynamics to your home. Enjoy warm, rich tone with extraordinary detail for your movies and music. Setting up your Marantz Cinema 70S AVR is made easy with the Odyssey Multiple EQ XT32 automatic room acoustic correction. The HD on-screen graphical user interface makes navigating menus, selecting sources, and tuning your AVR an easy task. Number 2. Yamaha RX-V4A 5.2 channel AV receiver. This 5.2 channel unit makes a solid centerpiece for home theater, gaming, and music listening. With 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs and an eARC output along with optical, coaxial, and analog RCA inputs, but no phono inputs for a turntable, it's compatible with a wide range of gear. The unit supports Dolby and DTS surround sound decoding, streaming via Wi-Fi, Apple AirPlay 2, and Spotify Connect, and can be voice controlled with Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant. The RX-4 V8 comes with Yamaha's MusicCast multi-room system, minus the speakers, of course, allowing you to connect with other compatible Yamaha components wirelessly. A USB port lets you play music from an external storage device. On the negative side, the RX-4 V8 doesn't support virtualized Dolby Atmos or DTS Virtual X. It's also one of the receivers whose chipset has an HDMI 2.1 bug that cannot handle 4K/120Hz gaming for Xbox Series X or Nvidia RTX 30. Fortunately, Yamaha offers a free HDMI board update program to fix it. Although it supports HDMI 2.1, it doesn't support 8K out of the box. However, Yamaha will soon offer a firmware update that will add 8K capabilities as well as VRR, variable refresh rate, ALLM, auto low latency mode, QMS, quick media switching, and QFT, quick frame transport, which are HDMI 2.1 features designed to enhance gaming. Affordable price for a surround-capable receiver. Supports multiple video and music formats. Will support 8K and VRR, QMS, ALLM and QFT with a future firmware update. Number 3. Denon AVRX 2700H 8K Ultra HD 7.2 channel 95W X7 AV receiver. By shelling out around $800 for this unit, you get an AVR with an impressive feature set that should remain relevant for at least 5 years for both home theater and gaming. Serving up a solid 95W of power per channel, the AVRX 2700H, which replaces the AVRX 2600H, passes through 8K/60Hz and 4K/120Hz video and supports Dolby Atmos, Atmos Height Virtualization, DTS-X, DTS Virtual X surround audio formats. It's a Bluetooth AV receiver, as well as one with Wi-Fi, so you have many connectivity options, including Apple AirPlay, Spotify Connect, USB, HOS, and even terrestrial radio. It's compatible with all the major voice control formats, including Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant. If you're into vinyl, the unit has phono inputs for cartridge turntables. Channels, 7.2. Power, 95 W per channel, into 8 ohms, THD, 0.08%. HDMI ports, 6 in/2 out. Highest video supported, 8K. Great sound quality. Broad multi-channel format support. Lots of connectivity options. Number 4. Marantz NR1711 8K Slim 7.2 Channel Ultra HD AV Receiver. The NR1711 is a diminutive 3.5 inches in height, about half that of the typical AVR. Yet somehow, Marantz was able to engineer it with a competitive feature set for its $1,000 price range. Because of its half-sized housing, Marantz had to scale down the amplifier size, so its power output is only 50 W per channel. But unless you're setting it up in a large room, it should still give you plenty of oomph. Gamers short on space will appreciate the NR1711 slimline form factor. They'll also love its 8K support, which will serve them well for the next generation of gaming consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Home theater buffs will appreciate the impressive list of surround formats supported by the NR1711, such as Dolby Atmos, Dolby Speaker Virtualizer, Dolby Digital Plus, and Dolby Surround. DTS is also well represented with DTS-X, DTS Virtual X, DTS Neural X, and DTS Digital Surround, to name just some. You can set up and calibrate your system with built-in Odyssey Multi-EQ, Dynamic EQ, and Dynamic Volume processors. If you want to spin some vinyl, the NR1711 sports phono inputs alongside its other analog I/O. Additional goodies include Bluetooth, Wi-Fi support, AirPlay 2, HOS, and Alexa support. Slimline form factor saves space. 8K support provides future-proofing. Comprehensive implementation of Dolby and DTS multi-channel formats. Number 5. Sony STR-DH 595.2 Channel Surround Sound Home Theater Receiver. The STR-DH 590 is an entry-level AVR that can handle Ultra HD content such as 4K Blu-ray and HDR video. With 90 W RMS per channel, it has plenty of sonic punch for a small AV receiver, supporting Dolby and DTS surround sound decoding. If you're looking for Dolby Atmos or DTS-X support, you won't find it here. But if you're satisfied with the surround sound from a good old 5.1 AV receiver and don't care about transitioning to 8K, the STR-DH 590 is the best 4K AV receiver for you at the $300 price point. Sony equipped the unit with 4 HDMI inputs and 1 ARC out. Notice that it's not eARC because the STR-DH 950's HDMI ports are of the 2.0 variety rather than 2.1. Other input ports include optical, coaxial, and analog. There are no phono inputs, though, so you'd need an external preamp for connecting a turntable. However, you get an FM antenna port and a front panel USB input for playing music from external drives. The unit includes digital cinema auto calibration, CAC, and a built-in measurement mic for setup. For streaming, it features Bluetooth connectivity, so you can pair your mobile device and play music or other audio. Overall, if you're not trying to keep up with the latest and greatest but want to watch movies or play games in 5.1 surround sound, the STR-DH 590 will get you there for less without sacrificing quality. And if you decide you want more connectivity and current at the heart of your system, low price for an AVR. A good option for 5.1 surround. Quality sonics.